In the heart of a bustling city tucked away in a quiet corner stood a small, humble hut. This was home to a 10-year-old boy named C.H. Haru and his ailing father. Life here was far from easy. C.H. Haru's days were filled with challenges, from struggling to find enough food to wearing worn-out clothes. Yet despite these hardships, C.H. Haru's heart was full of kindness and hope. The city around them was always alive with noise and movement, but inside their little hut, it was a world of its own, one shaped by love, resilience, and dreams. Every morning, C.H. Haru woke up to the reality of his family's situation. With his father unwell, the responsibility of daily survival rested on his small shoulders. He would often go out into the city looking for odd jobs, sometimes cleaning cars, other times carrying loads in the market. The money he earned was barely enough, but C.H. Haru never let his spirit break. He faced each day with courage, determined to care for his father and make the best of what little they had. One chilly day, as C.H. Haru passed by a heap of garbage, he heard a faint whimper. Curious, he looked closer and found a tiny puppy shivering from the cold. The sight tugged at C.H. Haru's heart. Without a second thought, he took off his old, torn blanket and gently wrapped the puppy in it. In that moment, a new friendship was born. C.H. Haru named the puppy Sheru, and from then on, they became inseparable companions. C.H. Haru looked at the little puppy now snuggled warmly in his arms. He smiled and softly said, "I'll call you Sheru." The puppy wagged his tail as if understanding he had found a new home. From that day, Sheru followed C.H. Haru everywhere, bringing a sense of joy and comfort to the boy's otherwise difficult life. Together, they faced the world, each day a little brighter because they had each other. Life didn't get any easier for C.H. Haru, but having Sheru by his side made every challenge feel lighter. Whether he was cleaning cars or carrying heavy loads, Sheru was always there, trotting along faithfully. The bond between them grew stronger with each passing day, and their friendship became a source of strength for both. Whenever C.H. Haru managed to earn enough for a simple meal, he never forgot Sheru. The first piece of bread always went to his loyal friend. It didn't matter how hungry C.H. Haru was, Sheru's happiness came first. This small act of kindness spoke volumes about their deep connection and the selflessness that defined their friendship. On days when C.H. Haru felt sad or overwhelmed, Sheru was always there to lift his spirits. The little dog would wag his tail, nuzzle C.H. Haru's face, and lick away his tears. No matter how tough life became, Sheru's playful antics and unwavering loyalty brought smiles and laughter back into C.H. Haru's world. Though C.H. Haru and Sheru had little in terms of material wealth, their friendship was a treasure beyond measure. They didn't need money or fancy things to feel rich, having each other was enough. Their bond was built on trust, love, and the simple joys of being together, making them the richest pair in the world in their own eyes. One night, a fierce storm swept through the city, rain poured down in torrents and thunder echoed in the distance. Inside their little hut, C.H. Haru's father suddenly fell gravely ill. C.H. Haru was terrified. He had no money, no phone, and no way to call for help. The city streets were deserted and hope seemed far away. As his father's condition worsened, C.H. Haru turned to Sheru with tears in his eyes. He whispered, "Sheru, we need to bring the doctor or father won't make it." It was a desperate moment, but Sheru seemed to understand the urgency. Without hesitation, the loyal dog prepared to brave the storm for his friend's sake. Sheru dashed out into the pouring rain, determined to help. The streets were slippery and dark, but nothing could stop him. Guided by instinct and love, Sheru raced through the city, heading straight for the clinic where C.H. Haru sometimes looked for work. The little dog's courage shone brightly in the darkness. Soaked and shivering, Sheru finally reached the clinic. He began barking loudly and scratching at the door, desperate to get someone's attention. The doctor, startled by the commotion, came outside to see what was happening. Sheru's persistence and urgency made it clear that something was terribly wrong. Sheru didn't stop there. He gently tugged at the doctor's pants, urging him to follow. The doctor, realizing the dog needed help, quickly grabbed his bag and followed Sheru through the stormy streets. Together, they hurried back toward C.H. Haru's hut, racing against time and the elements. The journey back was challenging, with rain pouring down and the city eerily quiet. But Sheru led the way, never slowing down. The doctor followed closely, his heart pounding with worry. Every second counted, and Sheru's determination inspired the doctor to move faster, hoping they would reach C.H. Haru's father in time. At last, Sheru and the doctor arrived at C.H. Haru's hut. C.H. Haru rushed to open the door, relief flooding his face as he saw help had come. The doctor quickly examined C.H. Haru's father and began treatment right away. Thanks to Sheru's bravery and quick thinking, hope returned to the little family. The doctor's timely intervention saved C.H. Haru's father's life. As the storm raged outside, the warmth inside the hut grew stronger. C.H. Haru hugged Sheru tightly, tears of gratitude streaming down his face. The little dog had not only saved a life but had also proven the true power of loyalty and friendship. As the doctor watched C.H. Haru and Sheru together, he was deeply moved by their bond. He realized that even in the harshest circumstances, love and friendship could shine the brightest. The doctor's heart softened, and he decided to do more for this remarkable pair. The doctor not only treated C.H. Haru's father for free but also made a life-changing promise. He offered to pay for C.H. Haru's education, ensuring the boy would have a brighter future. This act of kindness brought new hope to C.H. Haru's family, proving that compassion can change lives. With his father recovering and his education secured, C.H. Haru's life began to change. He continued to work hard, but now he had hope for a better tomorrow. Sheru remained by his side, sharing in every joy and challenge. Together, they looked forward to a brighter future. CH and Sheru Right S story is a testament to the power of friendship and loyalty. Through every hardship, they stood by each other, proving that true wealth lies not in possessions but in the bonds we share. Their journey reminds us that even the smallest acts of kindness can change lives forever. As the city continued its busy pace, the little hut in the corner stood as a symbol of hope and love. Chihatu, Sheru and their family showed that no matter how tough life gets, kindness and friendship can light the way. Their story lives on, inspiring everyone who hears it to cherish the bonds that truly matter.